Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Albert Einstein. My friends, it's good to be with you. I feel like my voice has changed. I have coughed so much getting over this pneumonia in about 3-4 weeks that, my gosh, I think I've strained my vocal cords. Hopefully they'll get better, and hopefully you can understand me, and I'm not coughing today. So thank you for your patience with me. We see stocks and Bitcoin are down, bonds and gold are up. Let's jump first into the S&P 500. Now, we had lots of energy in the market last week where it was fighting back and forth. We had a red spinning top at the end of the week. When I say lots of energy, lots of volume there. We had not those 3 prior weeks. We didn't at the top. And now it does appear that the S&P is rolling over, at least as we go into Monday. Now remember, it's only down 0.22%. These are Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, so they're showing you the average pace. So it does appear the market's rolling over. Now, if you take conventional wisdom that says the market goes up when the ruling party is going to win, what does it mean when the market starts going down right before the votes are counted? I don't know. Does that mean the ruling party's not going to win? What's going to happen when the results come out eventually? I'm not holding my breath thinking they're going to come out on Tuesday. It could be weeks. My friends, I do not know. I do not know. We shall wait, watch, and see, but we do see, looking at the most recent 2-day charts and all the indecision, the downward move, the most recent half-day charts, and in particular the most recent weekly charts, we see weakness in the market. Doesn't mean it can't turn around and soar up, but it does show significant weakness. Look at the NASDAQ 100. Now, it did have high volume last week, and as we look at the high, we saw the high back on the week beginning the 14th of October, 498, 500 that next week, and last week it was 501, so we have reached a high, although it was almost a doji there, a little green, little bitty green spinning top, almost a doji, keen indecision, and then rolling over this week. Now, it's just Monday, and it's just down 0.29%, so we shall pay attention to it before we pull any triggers here. Let's move on to bonds. Bonds bounding up today, 1.55%, but look at it. Not enough in the morning or the afternoon to push through the prior weekly trend line. We can see the 2-day trying to push through. The whole candle hasn't pushed through yet. Lots of indecision. That is just the Monday, the first day of the latest 2-day. We'll see what things do tomorrow. We have a red spinning top sitting right there on the weekly trend line. So maybe we're coming to a bottom. Stocks are going to go down. Bonds are going to go up. I don't know. Let's wait, watch, and see. This has been such a good inverse trade to us. We don't want to lose what we've gained, but at the same time, we don't want to pull out too early. Those of you who already cashed out based on what you saw on Monday, I'm not going to blame you. Just to say that was very early. Let's see what's up with gold. Gold up just a smidgen today, 0.14%, 0.14%. Now, we saw gold with all that volume last week reaching a high. This week starting off weak. There's a little green candle there, but again, weak. The 3 prior weeks moving up each week. This week, it's even starting just a little bit below the prior trend line. So we'll keep an eye on gold, see where it is. You can see where the 2-day is pushed through. The weekly is sitting right there on the weekly trend line. Lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, after hitting that high last week, that it hit all the way back in March of this year, hitting it again and bouncing off. We have a doji right now. We have a red down candle, but it is above the weekly trend line on the 2-day chart. And the same on the half day, down in the morning, down in the afternoon, but not piercing it. So we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin with that weakness. And who knows what's going to happen as this week proceeds. I think the whole country's sort of holding its breath. Thanks for being with us. Always love to hear from you. CW at chartingwealth.com. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.